This week on the Spotlight, we have trivia from Gilhooly's on 103rd Street. We also have Ozzie Guillen when he was managing the White Sox and he was holding court. Interesting stuff. And then we flash back to Kerry Wood when he was pitching for the Cubs and dominating. And then we have some Albert Belle, who had a brief, stormy time as a White Sox. Check out my website, benkowski.com, for my weekly article and up-to-the-minute trivia sites. From wherever Chicago's sports teams are making news, it's the Perfect Pitch Auto Repair Sports Spotlight. Flowers for every imaginable occasion at Lansing Floral Shop. Call them at 708-474-1212. They deliver. You've got to get to Gilhooly's for Benkowski Trivia, Friday, May 25th at 8 p.m. Music, movies, TV, sports, and requests. Eat, drink, and play. 3901 West 103rd Street in Chicago. It'll be a fun plant. You've got to get to the Sock. Live Benkowski Trivia, alternate Thursdays, 8 p.m., 93rd and Roberts Road. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. You've got to get to Dr. Sherman Clay, chiropractor. Gentle adjusting. Most insurance accepted. Massage therapy, too. Walk-ins are welcome. Call 773-324-4325. That's HEAL. Dr. Sherman Clay. You've got to get to the Wise Owl at Van Buren and Racine. Pizzas, pork sliders, Cuban sandwiches, carrot soup, elote, burgers, tacos, salads, and more. Great cocktails and great bartenders. A tremendous array at the Wise Owl, Van Buren and Racine. See you there. Lulu's has it all. Italian beef, hot dogs, burgers, chicken, gyros, fish, salads, subs, ribs, at Taylor and Ogden, 2200 West. A great place. Lulu's has what you need. Stop in, check it out, eat there, take it with you. Lulu's, a great, great West Side tradition. You're close to the lead. And poor Pearl can regain the lead here on Bush People or TV. On Bewitched. Who played Samantha? Elizabeth Montgomery is correct. And so poor Pearl is back in the lead. That throw really elevated them. 800. Taco Bells are up on Bush. Taco Bells? Your answer, F like fire, P like paper. Those are the initials of your answer. P. F, P. F like fire, P like paper. Besides being the mother of a president and the wife of a president, Barbara Bush was related to an 1800s president. Which one? 5 seconds. If you're not sure, you should throw the ball. What did you say? Franklin Pierce is right. Wow. That might be the answer of the night. So the Taco Bells to 8:30 in the lead, knowing deep presidential trivia. And the crew trying to hang in there. Crew. Oh boy. I can't ask this question on TV. Damn it. So, let me switch it out.
Well, just take the points then.
Let me switch it out. Oh, man. There was a beer that was known to be super cheap in the 80s. It had a white can with blue lettering, and it was always cheaper than any other canned beer you could buy.
PBR. No.
PBR is not it.
No, old style.
Okay, so we go to Poor Pearl. Poor Pearl. What was this canned beer, white can with blue lettering that was always cheaper than any other beer? Pabst is not it. We go to Taco Bell's. Taco Bell's. I know you didn't drink it, you weren't born and all that. You could throw the ball for 180 points. I heard throw the ball. Okay, here we go. Taco Bell's throwing. No.
I don't have a chance to say the answer.
You do not. You said throw.
Okay, where do I have to throw it?
Okay, go to behind the blue line.
Don't be nervous.
Take your time.
No
In the bucket,
pressure.
in that?
Into the box.
Just win or lose.
It's good. And you didn't have to say
Now what?
the category Bush.
Was Bush?
The category was Bush. Yeah, so it was Bush beer. I wasn't trying to trick anybody. You got it.
Alright, nice.
All right, 180.
Winning?
Yes, you are. You have 1,010. Taco Bell's. All right, the crew can do a little damage here. 200 points left in the Bush category. Barbara Bush's family started a business in Tennessee in the 1900s. They started in a year that was very important to the Chicago Cubs.
1908.
1908 is right. So the crew wasted no time. Okay, go to 850. These are the scores through at halftime. You got Taco Bell's 10-10, Crew 850, Poor Pearl 800. A very tight ball game, a lot of game left. You'll have to come to Gilhooly's and find out how this ended. But we hope you enjoy the snippets you're seeing and that it will get you out to one of the finest establishments on the great Southwest side. We'll be back with more on the TV Spotlight right after these important messages. Don't go away. You've got to get to Benkowski Trivia at Gilhooly's Friday, May 25th at 8 p.m. Music, movies, TV, sports. We'll take requests for the next show. Eat, drink, and play. 3901 West 103rd Street in Chicago. Right over by there, slightly east of Pulaski. It's good times. You've got to get to Lansing Floral Shop. Open at 8 a.m. daily. Besides a great array of live flowers, they have custom silks, Bridgewater candles. They want you to plan your parties early at a wide delivery area. They're located at 3420 Ridge Road in Lansing, or you can call 708-474-1212. Weddings, funerals, birthdays, anniversaries, and guys, try the No Reason flower. Believe me, it works. Lansing Floral Shop. Give them a call, 708-474-1212. Kim G. Sherman, psychotherapist, Des Plaines Wellness Center. Therapy for individuals, couples, families. Call 847-962-4849. I've known Kim for over 20 years. She is a true professional, and she will help you. Give her a call. Family Dentist, Lawrence Furlan, DDS, 109th and Kedzie. Crowns, veneers, cleanings, improving your smile. They do a great job. Call 773-233-7044. Excellent work, impeccable. Call the Family Dentist, 773-233-7044. They did a great job for me, and they'll do a great job for you. You've got to get to Shelton Fireworks, the world's largest warehouse, off Interstate 94, exit 22B in Porter, Indiana. Row after row of the best fireworks anywhere, from the little ones to the grand finales that'll end your show. Birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, in addition to the 4th of July. Just get over there to Shelton Fireworks now. Then you can reload by the time summer comes. Shelton Fireworks, I-94, exit 22B in Portage. I'm counting down the days for real baseball to start, and it's less than 7 weeks now. That's a great source of excitement when you look outside and feel the cold. But Ozzie Guillen is the guy who ignites it. He's, of course, talking about his White Sox for 2007. and they will be significantly different. People like his main guy, Garcia, gone, McCarthy gone, and so there'll be a sweepstakes for some of those starting positions on the pitching staff. And bullpen roles are up for grabs too. What will happen? Also, how Ozzie will deal with the Posednik injury. He's got Darren Erstad to plug in. Let's find out what Ozzie's got on his mind. Was the small ball missing last year?
A lot. It was real bad. I think we not did it any good doing that. I think the guys, you look at the guys' numbers, that was pretty good numbers. But play as a team, as a unit, we failed a few times when we're supposed to do it.
Ozzie, your first year, you're trying all these guys for your fourth and fifth starters. Are you confident you'll be able to get one guy out of camp to establish himself and be that guy instead of 3 or 4 guys trying out all throughout the season?
Oh, yeah, we will. I think right now we got 5 guys in that role. I think from those 5 guys, we find somebody who will help us in that rotation. But right now, I'm not worried about it because I know our pitching staff's good. I know our bullpen is stronger, and whoever throw the ball better, whoever we thought is going to be better for the fifth spot, he will win it.
Ozzie, it'll play out in spring training, obviously, but where do you think Erstad will end up playing for you?
Well, right now I got him lead off and I'm playing left field. You know what I mean? Right now is Brian is a stroke in spring training. You know, Erstad will play some center field. Also, we're going to play some first base to give Cornerco or Tommy Sunday off, and we're going to get there. I think this kid, he can bring a lot to the ball club. They maintain keeping healthy, make sure you know what you're going to play in, how much playing time you're going to be, and I think this kid is going to help us in the long shot.
You guys are always hungry to win, but do you think last year's experience after winning the championship and not getting to the playoffs will make you guys even hungrier?
I think the worst thing ever happened to me is to win the World Series, because all of a sudden you don't know how you miss them. You know, last year I was doing so many things in the winter, I hate it. But all of a sudden I missed that because I not did it this year, and I was kind of jealous. And that's why you prepare yourself better. You can wait till spring training start, and I think the players you should feel the same way.
You like your ball club this year?
Yes. I think it's one thing about I gotta let the people, the fans know, the White Sox fans know about. I know Kenny been criticized about a couple moves. We have to make those moves because we need to be stronger in our bullpen. And I think I never lied to the fans. You know, the thing we do here is try to get better to continue to win, to continue to satisfy our fans, to continue to get the roles and continue what we did the last couple of years. And it will pay off. It will pay off. Those guys are going to be excited. I think right now our team is better with all the respect of Freddie and Brandon, but we failed a lot last year in the bullpen. And I think our bullpen it should be 100% better than it was last year.
Boy, you miss Ozzie when you see him on these videos. And we'll have more on the Spotlight right after these important messages. Don't go away. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. Go play at Red Shoes Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski in Alsip, featuring 16 Brunswick Gold Crown pool tables, drop fluorescent lighting fixtures, and a fabulous grade of cloth. Call 708-388-3700. And now video gaming is available at Red Shoes from open till close. And don't forget the Illinois Lottery too. That's Red Shoe Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski. You've got to get to the Sock Live Bidkowski Trivia, alternate Thursdays at 8 p.m. 93rd and Roberts Road. Great game, great people. Check out the Sock. I think you'll be glad you did when you go to my trivia game every other Thursday. 8 p.m., 93rd and Roberts Road. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie does tune-ups, transmission, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes, and emission system repair. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and they've done a great job for me. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie. You've got to get to Papa Joe's new location, 5900 West 111th Street. Italian beef, tetrazzini, great pizza, parmesan, ravioli, and more. All my classic choices. New location, and they can still deliver into the city. Get to Papa Joe's. But let's talk about 2001 baseball. The White Sox won 95 games, best in the AL, got better, and we'll talk to Ray Durham about some new stuff going on. We're talking with the all-star second baseman, and we want to get a little feel from you about some of the new people that you got on your club. This is a team that obviously won 95 games, but you still went after it, and management still went out and got some good people. Take us one by one, starting with David Wells.
He's a tremendous competitor. I've had some wars with him.
Glad to have him on your side. Huh?
Definitely glad to have him on my side. He's a proven winner. He has he has the playoff experience. He has the World Series experience. He brings it all to the table.
How about Royce? Be close with him.
Yeah, I'll be very close with him. He tremendous player. Unlimited range. Can swing the bat and can run. He won't be stealing any of my hits again this year like he did the previous years.
But he might steal a few bases.
Oh, he can steal a few bases. It'd be, wherever he hits in the lineup, I'm pretty sure. I think his game fits fits in well with this ball club. I think we have the luxury of power and speed with this ball club, so you can do a lot more things with this team.
And Sandy Jr. going to bring a lot of smarts behind the plate too.
Yes, he is. Another proven warrior. He's a guy that's again had the playoff experience, the World Series experience, and I think he's going to take a lot of pressure off of the pitchers. He calls a great game, and also he throws out runners.
What did you learn in the 2000 playoffs that you can apply this year?
Score runs. Score runs. Anytime you get runners out there, you gotta drive them in, because you never know when you're gonna need that run. That's what I learned.
This is gonna be your fourth shortstop in 4 years that you worked with.
Russo,
Valentine. How's that been? I mean, how do you?
Yeah. It doesn't take me long to, click with the person. I think with Jose, the first week when we got down there, and right away, we clicked. So it shouldn't take me that long with Royce either. I've seen his game. I pretty much know, where he likes the ball, because even though I'm playing against the guys, I also watch to see, if any little things that I could pick up. So, I'm always learning. So I basically know, what he likes, or where he likes the ball. And we're just going to go from there in spring training and start to click.
From what the team's told you and from what you're expecting, are you planning to stick at second base this year, or are we going to be seeing a little movement from you?
No. I won't be a roamer, but I'm gonna stay at second. That's where my home is. I can't move away. I can't move away from home. That's uncharted waters out there in the outfield. I'm a little afraid out there. I don't like that too much.
I think I know why people speculate about that, though, because of the way you go back on the pop fly.
Yeah, that's easy going back, but running in, that's the tough part.
Well, that's Jose going to have to worry about that, huh?
Yeah, Jose or Singleton. But, we'll just see what happens. But my home is second.
That's Ray. What a fun guy and a great player during his White Sox time. We'll be back with more on the Spotlight right after these messages. Don't go away. You've got to get to Jack's, 3325 Ridge Road in Lansing. Trivia every Tuesday at 7 p.m. a very intense competitive game. Any of half a dozen teams can win. You've got to get to Oliver, 6100 West 159th Street for my live trivia, alternate Wednesdays now at 7 p.m. It's a great place with great food and drink and fun. Get to Oliver's on a Wednesday. I'll see ya. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie is great. Tune-ups, transmissions, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. They do a great job for me, and they'll do a great job for you. They're quick, and they don't charge an arm and a leg. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair, 108th and Kedzie. Trivia will be at the Sock. Alternate Thursdays at 8 p.m. 93rd and Roberts Road. Great food, great drink, great people. Everything great. You got to check out Moods Bar and Grill. Go to exit 19 off Interstate 94 in Portage, Indiana. You can get there in a half hour. Live trivia of me, alternate Wednesdays. Great food and drink. Fun times at Moods. Take a road trip. Reggie's is a great place with tons of music, interesting people and staff, great food and drink at 21st and State. And amongst the cool things they have, Benkowski Trivia. All shows are now Monday at 6 p.m. Reggie's, 21st and State, a fun place. We're back on the spotlight, and it's interleague time. Time for traditional rivalries and non-traditional ones. As we come to you from the friendly confines, it's the Cubs versus Boston for the first time since 1918. And a somewhat ridiculous fact is when the two met in the World Series, it was on the south side to allow for more fans to attend. But since these teams haven't met in some, let's do the math, almost 90 years, and Babe Ruth was pitching for the Red Sox then, kind of makes it pretty unique. A couple of guys with an interesting perspective on it are a couple of ex-Red Sox. The Keystone combo of Todd Walker and the injured Nomar Garcia-Parra. They jammed him into this crazy little interview room. Someday we're going to show you I can't even say big picture of it because it's not big, but we'll show you the compressed version of that. Take a little sample of that. Interleague play. It's happening.
Well, first of all, I went up to Bristol and did some work for ESPN during that whole process, so it was put right in front of my face. If it wasn't, I probably would have chosen not to watch for the main reason that you want to be a part of that. And Nomar hit the nail right on the head just a minute ago when he said championships are won by all the years past, and that's why the Yankees have such a great tradition, and they have a chance every year because of the players before them. And so I know from my perspective what we did the year before in Boston really catapulted them into what they accomplished last year, I think. And then to pour your heart out in 2003 like I did, and then 2004 not to be a part of that, it's tough. I mean, if I'm being honest, it's tough to watch. The other side of it is that I've got, like I've said before, we've got great friends over there, and you're extremely happy for those guys because it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and especially in Boston, you get a chance to win it there. And so I was extremely happy for those guys, and ultimately, when it was all said and done, I was proud for the city, and I know how badly the city wanted that to happen, and I was just excited for everybody involved, and then the Patriots go and win it, and then they got everything going for them now.
Yeah, I haven't watched the World Series. I've never watched the World Series, despite whether our team's in it or not. I've never watched one. But I was keeping up. I was definitely following. This is one I followed. There was another World Series I followed was the Mets and the Yankees when they were in it, that Subway Series, only because one of my best friends was a center fielder for the Mets, who's now an outfielder for the Red Sox.
And it's going to be Kerry Wood, the young phenom, who still only 23 years old, but he's had the elbow problems. We talked to him about what's up next.
Had any soreness, stiffness. I've been doing a lot of shoulder work, and I feel very confident about my season coming up. I feel very good about going into spring training.
Did you see the doctor regularly?
No, I haven't seen the doctor probably sometime in the middle of my rehab, towards the end of my rehab, before I came up last year.
You put a percentage on it. What percent do you think you're at this point?
as far as like right now in my throwing, or as far as my elbow being healthy?
The healthiness?
I think I'm 100%. I'm 100%. Should have no problems throwing all pitches at full speed. And like I was saying earlier, I think I was full speed and pretty much 100% most of the second half last year, especially towards the end. So I'm looking forward to getting going again. And spring training is going to be fun this year, and not have to worry about when I'm going to be with the team. So I'll get to break camp with the team finally for the first time, and I'm looking forward to doing that.
Did you shut yourself down completely after the season, or did you continue to do some workouts?
Oh, I shut it completely down. I went home and didn't do anything for a long time, but now I've got the itch. Started working out, a month or so ago, and got the itch. So I'm really looking forward to for spring training to start.
Just talked to Don Baylor, and he said to me, Kerry Wood is making the big difference for this year. So they put the mantle right back on you.
Well, I think I hope so. But we've got a lot of help on our staff now. And as long as we stay healthy, I think we're going to be able to compete. We're going to be able to compete at the top.
What do you think about the makeup of this team right now, the way it's going into camp?
From what I've seen, everything. We've made the right moves. I don't know a lot about all the guys that we've got. I'm sure we're going to learn each other in spring training like we did last year. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. We're going to have to learn, like I said, we're going to have to learn each other in spring training, and that's part of the whole experience. So
another new catcher in Todd Hundley.
Yeah, good. I mean, everyone knows about Todd Hundley. He's going to drive and run. He's going to hit, and he's going to be an influence in the clubhouse. I mean, I've heard a lot of good things about Todd. He's a fun guy. He's a character, and hopefully he'll keep us on our toes.
We go back 4 years. Albert Bell had a rare opportunity to talk to the press. He was decent, and he's talking about batting fourth.
So, I mean, there's all kind of combinations you can do, throughout the lineup. So it's just a matter of what Terry Bevington wants to do.
Have you talked to Frank a lot, since you signed? Have you guys sort of shared notes on what, has he told you, well, you should go to this restaurant or this or anything like that? Or?
Yeah, I came up a few weeks ago. We did that commercial together and had a chance to talk with him. I think we were filming about 6 hours. So, we had a chance to talk about just about everything. So, I was excited about it. And, when you're opposing teammates, we only see each other a couple times a year. So now we get to talk about everything now.
What was your perception of Chicago as a visiting player, and what are some highlights you're looking forward to experiencing, spending more time here?
As an opposing player, the White Sox fans were very anti-Albert.
They were also anti-Rodman, though.
Yeah, but it's a golden opportunity to come over here and to be embraced by tremendous fan support. Definitely want to see fans come out in record numbers. I'm sure they're still sore. What I've heard is about the '94 season.
Yeah, that's right, Albert. They had to wait 11 more years to win it all. See you next week. You've been watching the Perfect Pitch Auto Repair Sports Spotlight. Perfect Pitch located at 108th and Kedzie. Take your vehicles there for great repairs. This week's show has been brought to you by the Lansing Floral Shop. Call for your flowers at 708-474-1212. Huck's Finn, a great wide-ranging menu, along with donuts and ice cream. Open 24 hours at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Imprint Graphics, leaders in booklet, perfect bound saddle stitch. Very competitive pricing, 708-396-1010.